Me and Manny went to the Morphe store with the intent to buy all the fucking makeup ourselves. Okay? And I'm not, girl, I got shit to do. I ain't trying to convince you otherwise.
Oh my god, Laura Lee has lost it again.
Me and Manny went to the Morphe store with the intent to buy all the fucking makeup ourselves. Okay? Share with drama channels, talk about me, and at least put me in the thumbnail. That way I get like good PR on it.
She's unstoppable.
Because I was having fun and being goofy with my friend saying, oh, we went in. Because we did go in. We got the whole damn store in our freaking bags, giving half of them back and half the shit back to you guys who are, oh, the Morphe scandal. If you don't support me, you think I'm a big fat liar, and you tell me that you're unsubscribing, I'll probably block you anyways. The stuff we got at Morphe was free. Free! 99! 99! Use my code.
Get the tea ready. Titties. Everything is kicked off. Everything has kicked off. Get the tea ready, get sat down. You will honestly not believe what has happened. Laura Lee has turned into Godzilla.
Me and Manny went to the Morphe store with the intent to buy all the fucking makeup ourselves. Okay?
I'm joking, she hasn't really, but she did go on a very, very crazy, anger-fueled from what it looked like to me, Snapchat rant. I watched this and honestly, I felt like cracks were breaking open in the earth and Satan was about to rip his hand through and just pull everyone through. That's what it felt like. So of course, let's do introductions first. Obviously, I'm John Cookian. This is Cookian's Courtroom. And Laura Lee is a 28-year-old YouTuber from Alabama originally. She now lives in LA. And she was recently involved in a very, very big scandal, which I covered, I think it was my last video, where basically her and Manny went to the Morphe store. They were using the sort of language as if, and acting as if they were going to buy a lot of makeup and a lot of brushes. And Manny specifically said on his Snapchat, what are you buying? Because I'm buying this, you're buying that.
And what you're buying, because I'm buying all of it.
And they went through the entire store, making out that they were going to spend thousands of dollars, from what it looked like to me anyway, on all of these different items, to get to the end, and then they posted a receipt, and then we digitally enhanced the receipt. Do you see anything? Why don't we take a closer look? Do you see those zeros? Do you see those zeros? Looked into it and we found out that it was just a line of zeros. Zeros everywhere. They did not pay for a single item on that list, but they never said, oh, by the way, we've got everything for free. Like, they never said that. But they made out that they were shopping, so obviously it looks really disingenuous. Manny instantly, I think it was an hour after my video went out on that story, he went on a Snapchat rant and he's like, just to let you all know, I was gifted all of the items from Morphe because I was going to do a giveaway for you guys. And it was a bit like sassy. It was like, oh. And so Manny goes on Snapchat and he's like, I'm going to be giving away some palettes. That's why I got everything for free. But when we look into his shopping cart, it's all brushes.
It's one of my favorites. And I'm going ham. Yeah, I'm going ham.
Like, the whole thing is full with brushes and he says he's going ham on brushes. We don't even see him buy any palettes from the Morphe store. So I don't really know how that works. It's really good that he's having a giveaway for these palettes that he spoke about. But what about the thousands of dollars worth of brushes? That's my question. That's just to give you some context. I think context is always important. Laura Lee was obviously involved. She's in with Manny and all the other LA people in that sort of... She is in with Manny. She is a heavy Morphe pusher. The same brand is pushed down your throat because someone is making a commission. Could you imagine if a car dealer man, okay, the second you walk into the shop, he gets an extra 5% commission if he sells a certain car. So the whole time you're in that shop, you're like, well, I want an Audi. And he's like, no, look at this Peugeot. Look at this Peugeot. Oh, well, actually, I'm thinking about BMW. Look at this Peugeot. Look at this Peugeot. And people find it so annoying. And obviously, you make the choice who you want to watch on YouTube. If you don't want to watch a Morphe pusher, you do not have to watch a Morphe pusher. But let's take a look into this rant. Let's take a look into it. Can I do a headstand twerk on this bed? I don't think I have the space. No, I don't think I have the space.
For the video poll, you guys asked me on Instagram mostly for a chit chat life update, get ready with me situation. So I ended up filming that video. I'm gonna test out the new Tarte foundation and possibly that new Tarte eyeshadow palette with like the contour shades at the bottom.
Such a coincidence that she's testing all Tarte products when Tarte just paid her allegedly $50,000 to go on an all expenses paid for holiday with her and lots of other YouTubers. Just saying.
Maybe I'll test out some new Morphe makeup too. Too soon? I cannot help but to laugh at this Morphe drama.
Oh, but to laugh. You know, she says she can't help but laugh at the Morphe drama, but she looks like she's turning into Godzilla. I do not think this is a laughing situation. And it doesn't seem like Laura is laughing. I've never understood why people do that. When people say, like, I'm laughing at this. Like, Jaclyn Hill said the same thing. She went on a Snapchat rant and she's like, oh, these negative hate channels. And she says, like, I just laugh at them. But it doesn't seem like anyone is laughing at them. It doesn't seem like anyone's laughing at me. I am 100% obviously not a negative hate channel. If you are here to sip the tea with me, you know that we are all about the facts. This is Cookie's courtroom, not whatever this is. I mean, this is negativity. Wait till you see how she disses her subscribers.
You guys get so wrapped up and fed into drama channels you don't think it's funny. Because you're like really tightly wound into like the tea videos, so you take everything they say dead ass serious and you believe everything they say, and I will never try to convince you otherwise, because that's your opinion. I truly believe people get like in their head what they want to believe, and I'm not, girl, I got shit to do.
Can I just say, with this whole scandal between Manny, Laura and Morphe, and then obviously Jaclyn getting involved as well because she was the Morphe scandal before that, I've heard an awful lot of bitching and I haven't heard a single explanation for anything. They don't owe anyone an explanation, but obviously their followers feel misled because they've all seen their Snapchats, and so their followers are saying, well, give us some answers. So obviously they don't have to give anyone an answer, but I'm just hearing so much bitching, but not one thing of like, sorry guys, we actually got it for free, probably should have told you. If they just apologise, no one would care. But it's the fact that, like, I was actually doing a giveaway. I was doing a giveaway on the palettes. What about the brushes? And let me think of another excuse. Ding, 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 ding.
If you didn't know the discount codes online were making us money, girl, who are you playing? Everyone knows that. I have so many discount codes that brands offer me, and I don't share them with you, and I don't use them because I don't believe in their products. I use about 5, okay? If you don't believe me, never buy a Morphe brush, never use my Morphe code. I'm not gonna sit here. I guess people want me to beg them to use my code. I'm not. Put the code out there. If you wanna buy something, get some money off. You know it's affiliated. Feel free to. If you don't want to, absolutely don't do it. Me and Manny went to the Morphe store with the intent to buy all the fucking makeup ourselves. Okay? With ourselves. Okay? When the Morphe.
Where's my water?
With the intent to buy all the fucking makeup ourselves. Okay?
I've never seen her so aggressive. I think she should be really dominant, do you not think? That's why everything was cool with Manny licking her, because we all know that she's the boss. Is Laura married? Okay. Can we do a remix? Okay. The highlighter, I posted some swatches on Instagram, Cookian Cosmetics. And my Instagram is Cookian. My Snapchat is John Cookian.
Linda Morphe, the owner of Morphe, was there and comped all the makeup for us as like a sweet gift to us. We didn't know that she was gonna do that shit.
So Laura is saying that the makeup was given to them as a sweet gift. Bear in mind, most of it wasn't makeup from what we saw. Most of it was actually brushes. So she's saying Linda just gifted it us all. Whereas Manny is saying it's for a giveaway. Maybe this is me like seeing things strangely, and obviously please make your own mind up, don't just listen to me. But to me there's a difference between like someone saying, oh, we got this as a gift, and someone saying we got it because we're doing a giveaway. Is it a gift or a giveaway? Is it for you or is it for other people? If you're doing a giveaway, surely you would just text Linda. Manny and Laura and Jacqueline and James Charles are Morphe's top influencers. They bring in the most money for them in terms of codes and stuff like that. I imagine they are on the highest commission if the whole thing that we spoke about with the tiers is true. So it could go up to 30% from what someone's told me. Obviously, I can't confirm that. So when you buy a brush for $10, they could be getting $3 of that sale. That's what I'm saying. So that's where we are at. That's why I'm a bit like, they act as if like they don't know Linda when obviously they speak to her very often because they are like the top 4% of Linda's disciples, children, influencers. I don't know what the right term would be. Bear in mind, there's been a lot of drama with Morphe recently. Linda, who was the CEO, she's running to the bank, girl. She knows exactly what she's doing. I don't know if it was her husband or her brother she was in partnership with, I can't remember. I know he has a Lamborghini Aventador. I've seen it all over Instagram. And his younger brother has a Porsche GTS 3. So obviously Morphe brushes, you know, is bank, you know. But it seems like they've got to a point where they're like, we're going to do something else. So from what I understand, a significant portion of Morphe in the past 3 weeks has been sold off, and there's been half the staff have been fired, and they've brought in new staff like the ex-manager of Bare Minerals. So they have more people suited to Sephora. So I think Morphe's like, bye social media, and they're running into Sephora. From what I understand, they're not taking on new people to give them new codes. So that's the basic situation of where things are with Morphe. I don't 100% know, but that's what I've gathered so far. And it's kind of funny to me how Jaclyn Hill's palette was pushed back a month, almost at the same time that the Morphe takeover was happening. And I don't know when Morphe is going to apparently be in Sephora. I mean, from the quality that we've seen, I think it's absolutely absurd to imagine Morphe in Sephora personally. I just couldn't imagine that because of what we've seen together. It kind of makes sense that Jacqueline's palette could end up in Sephora, kind of like when Becca Cosmetics was starting and they did the Jaclyn Hill collaboration on Champagne Pop and it helped them grow. It kind of makes sense that if Morphe is going to have a store presence, that they have an influencer with a name on the brand. Do you understand what I'm saying? I thought that was suspicious. And it's also really cute because it's not like Jaclyn has a relationship with Morphe. Jaclyn has a relationship with Linda and the other co-owner and the family, and the same with the other ones. They all know them like on a personal level. That's how intimate things are. It's not like speaking to a brand. And so it kind of, this is just something that popped through my head. I kind of just thought to myself, well, Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics is launching at the end of this year, and I know she's been working really hard, and I have absolutely no doubt about that. But the things kind of lined up where Morphe's going into stores, Jaclyn's palette is pushed back, and then Jaclyn's Cosmetics are launching, and I'm like, oh, so is Jaclyn's palette going to be in the store to help boost the store sales? And is Jaclyn's Cosmetics, Jaclyn's lipsticks, are they going to be in the store via Morphe? The whole thing just crossed my mind. I told you I haven't posted in like 5 days. Usually I'm posting quite frequently now, but I came across something so big 4 days ago. If you have me on Snapchat, you heard me talk about it. And I really need to gather my receipts. If you were an ex-employee of Morphe and you've reached out to someone and you've told them something, please reach out to me. This is the email address. I know the information, but I need to hear it from you. I'm going to keep you completely anonymous, but I just need to get the tick in the box. I can't talk about any of that stuff unless I get it from you directly. So I will keep you anonymous. I'll protect you as I do with everyone that brings me any form of evidence, but thank you. I appreciate that.
When you find the video footage where I verbally said I paid for this makeup with my money, I bought this myself, let me know. Give me a phone call.
Well, why don't we take a look at how it was insinuated?
It's one of my favorites, and I'm going ham. I'm going ham.
I'm going ham. I'm going ham.
I don't know what you're buying, because I'm buying all of it.
What are you buying? What are you buying? Because I'm buying this. I'm buying this. What are you buying? No, I'm buying this. Are you buying it? Or are you just picking out things for free? And they never said afterwards, like when you use that language saying I'm buying and you've told everyone you're buying it, if you then get it all for free, surely you would say to your audience, because they're all under the impression that you've bought thousands of dollars of makeup. By the way, like we got it for free. It was a really sweet gift. But obviously you would never do that. Influencer 101, if you get something free in PR or if you get gifted something, never tell your audience. Never tell your audience.
Let me know. Give me a phone call. Post. or you continue to watch drama channels who take a grain of salt and explode it to get their AdSense money up, so you're paying them. Congrats.
Laura, Anything for Views Lee, who is sponsored every single video, who has a rate sheet for mentions from what I am told. Basically, a brand can literally just send her a product and pay a certain amount of money on a rate sheet to have a product featured in a video. And then obviously there's a sponsored video fee. So, you know, why don't I actually go hunting for Laura Lee's rates? If I get Laura Lee's rates from the people that I know, I'm going to insert them here. I'm just asking to get her rates now.
I personally haven't watched any of the drama channels. I see me in the thumbnails. Thanks for the PR. I appreciate when drama channels talk about me and at least put me in the thumbnail. That way I get like good PR on it, and like they can make sure and recognize Laura Lee with the face, that people can well know me. Because I was having fun and being goofy with my friend saying, oh, we went in, because we did go in. We got the whole damn store in our freaking bags, giving half of them back and half the shit back to you guys who are, oh, the Morphe scandal.
This is where the dissing begins, okay? This is where the dissing begins. So she says that she's with a friend, Manny, and then she talks to her own followers and she uses this voice like, scandal! Like, that's her following. Like, that's not anything to do with me. That's people that watch her videos coming to her and saying, like, we feel misled because of what you've put on the internet. Someone else has just pulled it together. Like,
because I was having fun and being goofy with my friend saying, oh, we went in, because we did go in. We got the whole damn store in our freaking bags, giving half of them back and half the shit back to you guys who are, oh, the Morphe scandal.
All I did with my video, realistically, was zoom in on the receipt and bring attention to the fact it was a bunch of zeros. And so I thought it was really strange that, like, I'm suddenly getting the blame, just like I'm sure with Jaclyn Hill's whole thing. I get the blame for Jaclyn Hill's audience turning against her. That's my fault. When all I've done is really picked up on it.
And we got the whole damn store in our freaking bags, giving half of them back and half the shit back to you guys who are, oh, the Morphe scandal. This is a joke. This is literally a comical joke. I'm literally dying.
It doesn't seem like she's finding it funny. Doesn't seem like she's finding it funny.
I'm literally... I can't believe it. Anyways, if you talk shit about me, if you watch the drama channels, if you're into that shit, don't enter my giveaway.
While we definitely don't talk SHIT, that language, I covered Laura in a scandal a few months ago and I was completely in her favour. Someone accused her of copying a makeup look and I completely, pulling the evidence together, didn't think it was copied, and I showed you the evidence. So I have no bias towards Laura. I have spoken to Laura once by DM because she posted quite a nasty Snapchat kind of about me, and I reached out to her and I was a bit like, and she was like, I wasn't being mean, it was no problem. So I thought she was really sweet from that point. Obviously, like, I'm a bit wrong because this scares me. Like, this really scares me. Like, I don't know what's happened to it in the past few months, but it doesn't seem like the same person that I researched at all.
Anyways, if you talk shit about me, if you watch the drama channels, if you're into that shit, don't enter my giveaway. If you're part of the thousands of you guys who don't give a shit about none of that stuff and are here for the makeup, not for the tea, girl, enter my giveaway because it will be one of you that win.
I really enjoy the whole tea thing, how we spill the tea, but you realise that tea is for truth. That's where it comes from. It's like an old phrase from our old sisters. Hey, sister! Sorry, I'm not James. And so tea is for truth. It's about spilling the truth. It's about looking into things. Obviously, not everything that I say is completely correct, but luckily, with me, I show you evidence and then you decide. You decide. It's not like I'm saying this is what definitely happened. And so that's my thing. Like, it's like, do you care about the makeup or do you care about the truth? That's kind of like literally what she's saying. And so I'm a bit shook by that. I'm a bit like, well, surely your subscribers would be concerned if they feel misled by something that you've done. Maybe.
If you're part of the thousands of you guys who don't give a shit about none of that stuff,
the language,
not for the tea, girl, enter my giveaway because it will be one of you that win. I love you guys. The stuff we got at Morphe was free. Free, 99.
I don't understand with this behaviour. I feel like she's lost it.
99.
No, but you know what I mean though? Like, if she'd said this after she left the store, no one would care. No one would care. Like, oh, you already make millions of dollars a year from sponsorships, product mentions, AdSense, etc., 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 collaborations. No one cares if you didn't pay for like $300 worth of brushes. Like, it doesn't matter. So what's the point, like, lying about it? Why not just be honest? I don't know. Allegedly.
Anyways, bottom line, I was being goofy. I never said I fucking paid for all the shit myself. Anyways, all I'm trying to say here is if you don't support me, you think I'm a big fat liar, and you tell me that you're unsubscribing, I'll probably block you anyways. If you do, I appreciate you and I love you.
Triggered! Triggered! I'm triggered. Laura Lee blocked me. A tale as old as time. Tale as old as time. Laura Lee blocked me. She was in a scandal and I just couldn't handle. Laura Lee's a beach. Oh my god, I'm so proud of myself. I should be in Disney. I should be in Disney. This video is too much already, I can tell.
I don't understand. I'm gonna be pissed at myself for trying to explain myself to these literal psychos online. I'll make these videos. I'm gonna the stuff we got at Morphe was free! Free! 99! 99! 99! Use my code. Hope you guys enjoy these snaps. Drama channels, grab the snaps fast because I'm probably going to delete them later, so you're going to want them for your next video. You know, I'm the most sarcastic person in the world. I can't help it. Hey, I literally have to go through a million pictures right now because I'm working on a very special, awesome project, and I get to pick out the pictures that are going to be the best. And,
when she says she's working on an awesome project, that usually means they're working on something that's going to make them more money. It just sounds like she's fallen out with her own subscribers. It sounds like she's done with them. Like, the way she was talking to them, I just thought it was disrespectful. Like, I don't know, it's weird, because with me, like, my channel has always been, like, community, and you know that if you've been here for a while. Like, obviously we've had some bumps and bruises, but it's always been a community where we can chit-chat and talk. And obviously, you know, everyone gets trolls and stuff like that, but I've always felt like the Cookie Fam has been a community, and I've never felt like a ringleader. I've always just felt like a member. And so it's really weird to watch someone physically come for their fan base like that. Like, I don't have fans, I have people that watch my videos, I have friends and family, that's us. I don't like that whole weird, like, oh my god, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I just find that weird. And so I find it weird for her to be talking to her audience and being like, the Murphy's got, like, condescending them. I don't know, I just thought it was strange. But Laura Lee, I mean, she's blown up very quickly, so I'll give her that. You know, she's gained millions of subscribers in a short space of time. How she got there, I'm not going to disclose. That doesn't mean anything. But she played the game well. She did all the collaborations, she did all the right videos, did all the right thumbnails, and she got where she wanted to get to. So I would have thought she would have been happy, but it seems like she gets caught out on one thing that she's not really been honest about, when it seems like there's a few more things that she maybe wasn't so honest about. And it's like Armageddon instantly. Like, she goes on Snapchat and loses it. And I just thought it was crazy. Laura Lee's really sweet. I like Laura Lee, and she's doing really well. So I thought this was definitely some hot tea for us to talk about. I was honestly shook by this. I had no idea what was going on. Why don't we take a brief look at the second rant that she did on Instagram?
Okay guys, in today's video, I talked about a lot of my favorite brushes, and they were all Morphe because these are all Morphe and these are Morphe. It's what I use. Oh, here's a little tart.
Affiliated!
So some of you guys asked for recommendations outside of Morphe, and I fully 100% understand that. If you don't want to buy a Morphe brush, I don't want to just leave you with that recommendation only. So I have some brushes here I want to recommend to you guys that aren't Morphe. I don't understand drama channels trying to scare me out of using Morphe brushes, because that ain't gonna happen.
So now I'm trying to scare her out of using Morphe brushes? Really? That's the conclusion you've come to? My entire video is looking at a receipt, and that's me trying to scare her out of using Morphe brushes. Morphe is under new management, as I said, and I'm pretty sure whatever new sort of contract everyone is under, if that's the case, means that they're allowed to work with other brands, because Nikki Tutorials, who has been solely Morphe for the past however many years, recently posted a video talking about her Hot or Nots, and she included a lot of Sigma products, which is obviously a different brush brand, which we haven't heard of for quite a few years, because from my understanding, from what I'm told, anyone that was working with Morphe, realistically, whether it was in a contract, whether it was just kind of like know-how, wasn't allowed to associate with Crown brushes, wasn't allowed to associate with Be Bella, and wasn't allowed to associate with Sigma because they were competition, which I thought was very, very strange. But that's what has come to me a lot from different people that are influencers that work with Morphe.
And I'm more than happy to give you guys that.
Is that it? I feel like I get blamed for everything, like everything that happens in the world. Like, literally, like, a car could explode down the street, okay, and then I would come on camera and talk about it, and then it would be my fault. Do you not think that sometimes with these people? Like, I don't know. I don't feel like I ever actually do anything. I feel like I literally just talk about what's happened and do research and pull things together. I just want to focus on the makeup and the tea. I don't want to be part of all this negativity. If you are enjoying me posting videos, please leave a thumbs up on this one. Thank you so much for watching, and if any scandals break, please do reach out to me on Instagram. I have Cookian and I have Cookian Cosmetics, and then also Snapchat. You have to have me on Snapchat because notifications don't always work on YouTube, and if you want to get the tea really hot, then I usually post like on Snapchat like screenshots of like 3 hours to go, 1 hour to go, 2 hours to go, because it's like uploading and editing, all that stuff. Just so you know. Just so you know. For those of you that want to know about the cosmetics, you know, I like to talk to you and keep you up to date. Obviously, this channel is a lot bigger now, and me talking about anything to do with cosmetics is really controversial. But back before, it wasn't such a controversial thing, and I want to keep that with the people that want to have that with me. So, yeah, my samples came through for my brushes, my packaging, everything, the prototypes and everything was fine. And I've begun production. So that's it, really. Everything's beginning. Like, everything has started. So everything is being made in a GMCO approved factory for the cosmetics. The brushes are being made in a really experienced brush factory. I'm pretty sure they make the same brushes for another brand, but I'm not allowed to say the name, but I'm pretty sure they make brushes for that brand. The clamshells, which they're going to be stored in, basically I had a choice between PVC, which is the cheaper option, or PET. PET is like food grade, which is above cosmetics. I went for the more expensive PET, and I also had it electrostatically treated, which means that dust won't settle into it. That's why you treat it. So like dust and hair and dirt and stuff like that can't like attach to it because it repels it. So just to let you know, I've gone like all out on the packaging. But obviously you said to me that you didn't want me to spend a lot of time and money making physical packaging, so I have just gone with something really simple because you've said in all the pods that you just want the formula and you don't care about the packaging. So I'm a bit of a packaging obsessive, so the outer packaging is gorgeous. The time, I spent like 4 or 5 months on it, but the actual internal packaging is really simple and it's good. I like it. Everything should be moving to at the moment there's like 3 factories making different bits and pieces. They're all going to send it to the final factory which makes the cosmetics to be assembled and all of that stuff. That should be happening around the 23rd. My plan is to go and oversee and make sure the quality and everything is perfect because I'm that type of person. I've already said to you it's going to be something really fun. It's going to be something really accessible. Most of the stuff that I work on isn't like ultra affordable makeup. Like my stuff is the process to make things is very long, the ingredients are very expensive. But for this, like I've said to you, it's important that everything that I do is accessible to you because I know what it's like to not have a lot of money and not be in that position. And along with that, there's also going to be a couple of other surprises, hopefully. So I'm excited. I'm really excited. Hopefully we're going to have everything. Well, everything is going to be going to the second factory around the 22nd. And I'm hoping that everything is going to be done by early next month. And then it will be shipped over to where it's going to be sent out. I'm not shipping it myself. It's going to be shipped from a warehouse that has special certificates to do with shipping cosmetics and pharmaceuticals, which means it's super, super safe. You're not going to have any ants in your cosmetics like other brands. That's basically where we are right now. So I'm excited. For highlighters, I know I told you that I couldn't meet the minimum order. Some of you have said that you really just want to get your hands on them. So it's not going to be for everyone, but I'm thinking some myself. Please let me know what you think. Do you want me to just hand make some of them? Obviously, you know my background is biomedical science, so like I'm good with sterility and stuff like that, so I'll have everything clean. Obviously, like if I was to do anything, like it would be clean. So do let me know if you want me to make a few highlighter samples that you can get your hands on, because at the moment I don't think I could make them in a factory anytime soon. I know that that's going to upset some of you because you don't want something that's been made, that's been handmade. You want something that's been made in a factory, and I completely understand that. You do not have to get it at all. But there's been so many people that have reached out to me just saying, please just give us something, please just give us something. So just let me know if that's something you want, because I keep seeing it, but I just want to make sure that that is okay with you. I don't want to do it and then have you like, you should have waited until you could work with a factory. To give you an idea, to work with a factory on my formula, which is very like complicated and time consuming, they've told me, I can't remember, what was it, 5,000 or 10,000 or 15,000 units I would have to make. I can't remember now, but it was a crazy number I would have to make, and it's just like impossible. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're having a good day whatever you are doing, and if you're not having a good day, I hope it gets better really soon. Just know that you can always come here and hang out with me. I'll see you very soon. Bye. Titties! Titties! Oh fuck, I'm all wet now.